Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Connecticut Sun as they go up against the Phoenix Mercury. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And each of these teams has a powerful front court. And this figures to be a battle of the bigs. Am I right, Tim?
Absolutely. I mean, this game will be won in the low post, that's for sure. One thing we'll be tracking, points in the paint. And that'll probably be a stat that's quite big.
That and rebounds. I mean, these are squads that usually dominate opponents on the boards. But tonight, that won't be so easy.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Pass to Nurse. Cam Beige, 5 on the clock. And that comes off the assist by Kia Nurse.
Well, you just love to see concentration like that from players. And Cam Beige doesn't let anything stop her from getting buckets.
Here's Thomas. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Nice take, staying aggressive with this game still very much up in the air.
Now here's Griner. Number 3, Kia Nurse. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. Here's Williams. Her first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Cunningham. She's covered by Thomas. To the middle. Here's Griner. On target from about 13 feet.
Look, the mid-range game, it's pretty old school. And Griner is about fundamentals, which means she can hit those shots.
Now here's Thomas. Outside Williams. Off the mark there with the 3. And the Mercury with possession.
Courtney Williams, one of the toughest players in the league, standing 5'8". She's excellent on the boards, arguably the best rebounding guard in the league.
And the shot goes in.
Excellent vision from Diggins-Smith. She's a player that truly makes those around her better.
Here's Williams. Thomas outside. And Cam Beige pulls it down. And Courtney Williams led the league in minutes in 2021.
With an Atlanta team that missed the playoffs, Williams was not just leading the league in minutes, but she was also leading the league in field goal attempts, competing incredibly hard no matter the situation.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Williams. Back to Thomas. Here's Jones, defended by Nurse. The jump hook. Shot's good by Jones.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
Now Griner. Up top, Cam Beige. Diggins-Smith. Pass to Nurse. Cam Beige. She's covered by Thomas. Cam Beige with the bucket.
One of the advantages for Nurse, she's 6 feet, so tall for a point, allows her to get a clear view of the whole court.
Now here's Thomas. Courtney Williams for 3. Skylar Diggins-Smith grabs the miss.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
And here's Cam Beige. She's covered by Thomas. Puts it up from 15. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Jones. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Pass to Diggins-Smith. Nurse with it. Now Cam Beige. She's guarded by Williams. 3, Kia Nurse. It's not going to go for her. Connecticut trailing. Thomas right side. Bonner outside. That shot's good on the assist by Jasmine Thomas.
Well, you know what? She doesn't shoot the highest percentage from beyond the arc, but Bonner does have the ability to hit from deep.
Diggins Smith with it. Picked up by Thomas. That one goes. Count it.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Williams with it. Thomas outside. Brittany Griner with a defensive effort. Pass to Diggins Smith. The crossover. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
After sitting out the 2019 season due to the birth of her child, Skylar Diggins Smith was traded before the 2020 season. One of the blockbuster deals in league history.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Diggins Smith was dealt for 3 future first-round picks.
Going from Dallas to Phoenix, forming a big 3 with Griner and Taurasi. 3 ones, it's a really hefty price, but Diggins Smith is one of the truly elite players in the league.
And good on both.
Well, she's a crafty guard with a winning mentality. Skylar Diggins Smith continues just to get it done out there.
Now here's Bonner. Outside Sims. Pass to Heidemann. Puts up a 3. Yes! Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
Fundamental hoops from Odyssey Sims, making sure to get it to the uncovered teammate.
Outside Diggins Smith. Griner with the screen. Right at the free throw line. And too long on the shot. Jones right side. And it's good for 2.
Brushing off the defense. This is why Jones is so loved in the locker room. She is so tough out there, tough to guard, just a great teammate.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Griner. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. The Mercury with another miss.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Jones with it. Guarded by Diggins Smith. Now Heidemann. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Guys, she is a scoring machine. And I know I'm not the only one to describe her that way.
Griner with the screen. Can they get it? Doesn't get it to drop for her. And it's the Sun taking it the other way. Here's Bonner. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shots.
And those second chance points they do add up.
Yeah, and that can be the difference between winning and losing.
Exactly, and if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that. That's why Tim's coaches always yelled at him.
Now here's Bonner. 5 points in the game. Outside Diggins Smith. And there's a pick. Knocked away. Stolen by Bonner.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Jones. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Diggins Smith. Screened by Griner. 13 feet out. No good there. And Connecticut will come the other way.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
To the paint. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Timeout called to Mercury.
Brianna Jones has had a really kind of a different path. Really quiet during her first 3 years in the league, scoring just 3 points per game. But in that 2020 bubble season, Jones saw her numbers explode.
The Sun making a change here. Now here's Petty. She's covered by Sims. And here's Petty. Up top to Shields. Clock at 6. Basket counts.
With developed perimeter skills, Shields has shown she can be effective from mid-range.
Pass to Heidemann. Right block shot. And off the glass. That one's good. Phoenix trailing here. Now Cunningham. Finds herself wide open and drills it.
With a quick and consistent release, Cunningham can knock down shots from mid-range, downtown, you name it.
Here's Heidemann. She has 7. Sims. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
A nice shot by DeShields.
Well, it's nice to see DeShields utilize not just her athleticism, but body control in her efforts to score points.
To see Sims for 3, and she's good on the 3 ball. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Sun ahead, up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
25.
And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the Sun so far?
I think so far the difference is the bench play of these teams.
Their subs have really packed a punch for them.
Now Heidemann. High arcing shot rejected by Liz Cambage.
I mean, let me be honest with you. That's not who you want to challenge. Liz Cambage, 6'8", mobile, intelligent. She has it all defensively.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
The Sun with the lead. Heidemann. Pass to Carrington. 5 to shoot. To the inside. From the line. Heedman. Jones. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. That one on Turner.
Love the physical play from Jones, going up hard inside.
And for the teams that haven't quite met expectations, is this the point of the season where you start thinking about making trades, or do you wait a little bit longer?
I mean, I've always believed that if you have the ability to improve your team, then you absolutely should, even if that means shaking up the locker room a little.
Yeah, I know a lot of coaches that would prefer to work through it with the players they have, but the front office are typically a little more antsy to make a move.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
The WNBA had its first season back in 1997, and just 3 original teams remain. The LA Sparks, the New York Liberty, and the Phoenix Mercury.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. Sticking in the Valley of the Sun, the Mercury have had so much success.
Yeah, in so many different eras. I mean, they were in their first finals, which was the second WNBA finals ever back in 1998. Then you had their glory years, winning 3 titles from 2007 to 2014. And then recently, they've been to the finals as well. It's just been decades of winning basketball in the desert.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Now here's Thomas. Courtney Williams for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
It used to be a weakness of her game, but Williams has worked on 3-point shooting, and her percentages have increased each year in the league.
Pass to Cambage. Shoots over Thomas. The Mercury with another miss. And so here's Connecticut, leading by 5. Outside Williams from deep. And Cambage pulls it down.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
And here is Petty. 2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Kept alive. Hits it and gets hacked. That's a 3-point play opportunity.
Nice job on the glass by Cambage. She averages almost 10 boards per game. Liz Cambage joined the WNBA in 2011, but after that rookie year, she only played 1 season from 2012 to 2017. Cambage returned for good, though, in 2018.
One shot.
And that 2018 return for Liz Cambage, she came back to remind everyone how great she is.
Absolutely. During that 2018 season with Dallas, Cambage led the league in scoring, was top 5 in rebounds and blocks, and went off for a 53-point game, a league record.
Here's Carrington. Unable to get that one to go. He and Nurse playing some nice D. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Petty. Here's Cambage. Over Carrington. Cambage's shot is off. Thomas with the ball. Down low. Here's Thomas. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, everybody in this league wants to play with someone like Jasmine Thomas, an unselfish player, always picking the right pass.
Pass to Griner. Up top, Cambage. And here is Petty. She He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Campaign. And again, Phoenix no good.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Thomas outside. Inside. And Jones gets it to go.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Pass to Griner. Up top, Cambage. Petty. Now here's Nurse. Cambage. Guarded by Jones. And there's the foul. It's on Thomas. That's foul number 2 for her.
Yeah, they're really struggling with fouls. It's still early, and just one more foul will put them over the limit.
Nurse outside. 6 to shoot. From past the arc, the Sun pull it in.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Thomas. Carrington. The second chance effort. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
A little bit hoop for her this quarter. She still hasn't gotten one, not one, to fall.
Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
Sometimes you look at Brittany Griner and you think she is an unstoppable force. A little bump, it doesn't do anything to stop her. She's so locked in on scoring.
Good on the shot.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
Now here's Nurse. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. A nice shot by DeShields.
A quick thinker who does not need much time to get off a look. DeShields is a lethal shooter.
Nice move. Thomas, no good. The Mercury trail. Outside DeShields. Pass to Griner. It's good. The assist that time from Diamond DeShields.
Okay, well, part of what makes Griner a great center is her ability to execute the pick and roll effectively.
Shot's good by Jones.
At the offensive end, she's done as much as they could have hoped for today.
And so here's Phoenix. Outside DeShields. Pass to Gray. Nurse outside. Griner shoots over Jones. And there's another one for the Mercury.
She's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss.
And the Sun call time here.
Akia Nurse represented Canada at the games in Tokyo. Nurse, the undisputed leader of the Canadians, leading the entire tournament in minutes per game.
both teams changing it up here. On defense, Phoenix. They trail by 1. Here's Jones. And it's Petty with the rebound. Here's Cunningham. Bonner defending. Gray with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Picked by Jones. Gotta see Sims for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Chalk up 2 right there.
Using A-plus awareness to find the wide-open teammate, DeShields doesn't mind distributing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Here's Heidemann, covered by DeShields. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. It's good. It's her 2nd basket. She's shooting 2 for 4.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
Pass to Cunningham. Petty with it. She's covered by Sims. To the left side wing. Cunningham. And the Mercury, another 3.
Well, Cunningham has remarkable shot efficiency, and that goes back to her beautiful jump shot.
Here's Heidemann. Sims. From deep 3-point range. Not going to go that time. Now Phoenix takes it the other way. Now Cunningham. She has 5. Gray a screen. Here's Petty. Diamond to Shields from outside. Offensive rebound. Cunningham. The 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Sims. Pass to Heidemann. Fires from deep. Got it for her 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's what I call court vision. Sims' ability to make plays helps her team break down defenses.
Here's Cunningham. There's the 3. Heedman grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And here the Mercury. They trail by 1. Pass to Cunningham. Gray a screen. Petty with it. From outside the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
And Petty reads defenses so well, she's skilled in understanding when to rise and fire.
Outside Sims. Shoots over Petty. And it's Sims missing. From deep. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Mercury leading by just 2. Hold tight, we've got more basketball action headed your way. Now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. The Sun trailing.
If you made me pick a state that is the capital of women's basketball, I'd have to go with Connecticut. They just love the game here.
Now here's Williams. Ball stolen. Nurse outside. Left side, Diggins Smith. And the rebound goes to the Sun. The great state of Connecticut. They really support women's hoops.
They do, and it's a big college team in this state. They've won a bunch of national titles, and of course the Sun are one of the best supported teams in the WNBA.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Cambage. Shoots over Thomas. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Bonner. And that one's good.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Cambage. She's covered by Thomas. Pass to Cambage. Out to Nurse. Here's the three. And it's out of bounds. The Mercury able to retain possession here. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. 1 on the clock.
A sluggish start to begin this second half. They're still scoreless.
Doesn't get it done for the first time in 6 shots from the floor. Outside Williams. Thomas outside. She can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Liz Cambage. Diggins Smith with it. Thomas on her. And Diggins Smith gets it to go.
They got one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third quarter.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
And in a tight one like this, you got to dig deep. Find a way to make things happen.
Now here's Thomas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
There's 3 of 4 to start the half.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Diggins Smith. Good.
You love that. Leading by example. Tough hoop from Diggins Smith. You just want that from your point guard.
Now here's Thomas. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bonner. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. Outside, Diggins Smith. Screen by Cambage. Diggins Smith with it. Thomas on her. Pass to Cambage. Here's Cunningham. Bonner defending. A shot by Cunningham, no good. The Sun with the lead. Thomas outside. Outside Williams. Back to Thomas. From deep. And the Sun get it back. Courtney Williams for 3. That one falls, coming off Alyssa Thomas's feet.
Yeah, it's Thomas's unselfishness that fuels her team. She helps them play an exciting style at the offensive end.
Now here's Diggins Smith. 8 points for her. Here's Cambage. No problem on the close-range jumper.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Thomas, good.
Well, I love that Thomas is this great teammate who loves to see others succeed. I mean, she genuinely gets happy when her teammates do good. And to me, that just shows the leader in the locker room that she really is.
Now here's Nurse. She's been patient so far, and nothing yet on the scoreboard. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
All right, you want to talk about the best team in league history. The 2014 Mercury have to be in the conversation. 29-5 in the regular season. Then in the playoffs, they lost just one time, winning it all.
She's off on the first. And those 2014 Phoenix Mercury, man, they had a star-studded roster.
They did. Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner were first-team All-WNBA that season. And then Griner also won Defensive Player of the Year. And then as a team, I mean, the Mercury, first in offensive and defensive rating, just a dominant 2014 season.
And she's good on the second.
Looking back to the last decade, the 2010s, it was an up and down 10 seasons for the Connecticut Sun, winning one playoff round in the first 7 years of the 2010s.
There's Heidemann. 12 points for her. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Diggins Smith. That's her first foul.
Team's first team foul.
Over to the left wing. Holmes, guarded by Diggins Smith. And it's Holmes missing. And for Connecticut in the 2010s, they were really good in the back half of the decade.
Yeah, 20-plus wins in the final 3 years of the 2010s, culminating with a finals appearance in 2019. The Sun franchise is really turning things around.
Timeout called the Sun. Now here's Carrington. She's guarded closely. Over Nurse. That one's on target from the wing.
I like seeing Carrington pull up from here, showing just how impactful she can be on offense.
Nurse outside. Diggins Smith. for the tie. The three-pointer is on target. And this game is tied up now.
She flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Now here's Carrington, defended by Nurse. And here's Heidemann. 12 points for her. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holmes. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. DeShields with it. Right side, Diggins-Smith for the lead. And the Mercury, another three.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Well, just being on the floor is such a win for Diamond Shields. In January of 2020, she had a 9-hour surgery to help her spinal cord.
Tiedemann, no good. Phoenix in the lead. Right side, Diggins-Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kia Nurse.
Well, sometimes when you're a talented one like Diggins-Smith, there are nights you have to shoulder the load yourself. Huge night for Skylar. She keeps on scoring.
Now here's Carrington. Pass to Heidemann. Will it go? And the three ball is good. And Diamond DeShields had a grueling rehab process after that surgery.
Yeah, it was so serious. I mean, Diamond had to learn to walk again, how to balance again. There was no guarantee she'd play in the WNBA ever again. But amazingly, not only did DeShields make it back to the floor, 18 months after that surgery, Diamond won a WNBA championship in 2021.
First personal foul, teams first. Second team foul.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. 2-point game. It's stolen by Carrington. They set the pick. Down low. And the basket by Holmes.
Nice feed as Carrington finds a teammate with an even better look. That's just good offense.
Outside to Shields. Gustafson. Nurse outside. From deep, Skylar Diggins-Smith. Kept alive by Phoenix. DeShields can't hit. Right side, Sims. Pass to Carrington. Yes! Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first. Playing smart with the lead.
Now Diggins-Smith. 16 points for her. To halt the run. In for her 7th make in 13 attempts.
We didn't see much from her the first half, but she's making up for lost time.
Pass to Carrington. And here's Heidemann. And the three off target. Outside to Shields. Now here's Diggins-Smith. She's covered by Sims. Outside Diggins-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Mercury out in front, leading by just 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
This was an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for her.
Yeah, she served her up some tasty room service right there, guys. Sweet dime. And
thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Pass to Cambage. Shoots over Thomas. Cambage, shot's good.
She has a little scoring everywhere. Cambage has expanded her game to the mid-range over the last few seasons.
Here's Thomas. Outside Williams. Thomas outside. Williams. Picked by Jones. Back to Williams. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Thomas.
Yeah, just a force on the glass, mainly because of a good combination of strength and stamina. And it's easy to tell that Thomas simply does not take plays off.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Shoots over to Shields. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here are the Mercury. They lead by 1. Back to Griner. Pass to DeShields. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Griner.
Well, that was some good defense on DeShields. The problem is her focus on offense was just that much better.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Now here's Thomas. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
The pick play worth to perfection. Gave her more than enough room to get that shot off.
Alyssa Thomas just coming out, just playing in the 2019 WNBA Finals. The stuff of legends. Alyssa had not 1, but 2 torn labrums. Somehow, Thomas played through the pain.
And that one misses. In that 2019 Finals, Alyssa Thomas played great despite the injuries.
Well, in the decisive Game 5, Thomas recorded a double-double. Unfortunately, her son dropped the series to the Mystics. But Alyssa Thomas's effort, that's going to go down in WNBA Finals lore.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Their three-point shooting really since halftime has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. You know, put your blinker on, get into the fast lane, and keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Watch the speed limit, though.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Diggins Smith. Cambage. She's covered by Thomas. Inside. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Williams. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Despite her troubles in the first half, she stayed composed, stayed focused, and now she's getting it going.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Nurse. Cunningham. Nurse. She's guarded by Williams. Now here's Griner. Out to the wing. Here's Cunningham. The bank shot, no good.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Oh, man, you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they would have loved to tie it up right there. Double Windsor.
Jones outside.
Mercury foul. Sophie Cunningham. First personal foul, team's first. Second team foul.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside Williams to take the lead. Poke loose. Phoenix in the lead. Here's Nurse. Soft touch off the glass.
That took serious skill for Nurse to score when she's being, hit like that. Tremendous.
Thomas right side to the paint. Another shot, and the bucket is good from Thomas in deep.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
And the Mercury call time here.
Lefties always have their own style, look a bit different on the floor. Skylar Diggins-Smith, one of the many great left-handed players in the WNBA.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Pass to Griner. Up top, Cambage. Six on the shot clock. Three, Kia Nurse. And again, Phoenix with the triple.
She didn't have a single point in the first half, but she's starting to get into the swing of things here in the second.
Thomas outside. The kick out to Bonner. Thomas. Back to Bonner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jasmine Thomas.
Once Bonner gets inside, it's already too late. She takes advantage of opportunities around the basket.
Cambasia screen. Diggins-Smith with it. Thomas on her. Pass to Cambage. Cunningham. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on DeWanna Bonner.
An incredibly successful shooter in the college game. I can't wait to see everything Cunningham can do here in the pro game.
And the first one at the line is good.
Honestly, the first thing that comes to mind anytime I see anything Phoenix Mercury related, Diana Taurasi. The top pick in the 2004 draft has spent every season in the Valley of the Sun.
That one misses. And for Taurasi, all she's done in Phoenix is become the most accomplished player in league history.
You can just call Diana the GOAT. Rings? Yeah, she's got a few. All WNBA selections, more than a dozen. MVP? Well, of course, she's got one of those to go along with a bunch of scoring titles. I mean, you name it, DT's done it.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Rebounded by the Sun.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Outside Williams. Knocks it loose. And here's Cunningham. DeWanna Bonner with the rebound.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
Thomas outside. Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jasmine Thomas. It's all knotted up.
I've really liked their activity in the post today. Their movement down low has just been great.
Exactly. They've generated easy opportunities inside.
And no good trying to use the glass. Pass to Thomas. To the inside. Jones with it. Over Griner. The offensive rebound. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
I like when Thomas challenges the defense, showing confidence in looking to score and drawing the foul. When you talk about players that do a little bit of everything on the floor, Alyssa Thomas is someone you have to mention. She is one of the best playmakers at the forward spot.
2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for her. Talking about Thomas and her all-around game, how about her 2020 season?
I mean, listen to these numbers. Leading the league in steals, second in rebounds. Also, top 10 in terms of free throws attempted. Plus, Alyssa was first team all defense, checking every box.
And she makes the first, but misses the second.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but she did get them the lead.
Back to Cambage. There's another one to add to her total. She's shooting 7 for 15.
Just a sense of the moment from Cambage. So aware of where we are in the game, the time and score. Liz knows when to put it in the hoop.
Now here's Thomas. To the middle. Here's Bonner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Here's Cunningham. Back to Diggins-Smith. 6 to shoot. Out to Nurse. That 3 off the mark. The Sun with the lead. Pass to Thomas. Luana Bonner on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
Big time by Bonner. She's won a couple of titles. She's been in these situations.
Diggins-Smith with it. To the wing on the left. Cambage inside. Thomas on her. Cambage, shot's good.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first. I think that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Stays even-keeled no matter what's going on in the game. Thomas shoulders the load when her team needs her.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Pass to Cambage. Shoots over Thomas. And there's another one for the Mercury.
Confident and composed when all the chips are on the table. Cambage is able to step up and make a play.
Thomas with the ball. Guarded by Diggins-Smith. Here's Williams. Thomas a screen. Let's go with a 3. And Cambage pulls it down. To Diggins-Smith. Back to Cambage. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
With the tendency to get hot and keep it rolling, Cambage's teammates should keep feeding her the rock.
Hit by Jones. Thomas down low. Guarded by Diggins-Smith. Misses from close range. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Here's Cambage. Money!
They do have a foul to give.
Yeah, and you might see him use that at some point.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. Your thoughts, guys?
They've got enough time that they can run really whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. Now, they're in a good shape here. Shot clock's off, but still enough ticks left on the game clock to run a normal play.
So here's Connecticut. Now Thomas. Outside Williams. This is the three. And an intentional foul right there. Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Second team foul. Phoenix timeout.
So it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
These are those games that are so great to win and so hard to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, just wondering what would happen next.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.